brave souls, Soniclegacy12 here. I apologize for it being so long of a wait of an actual legit channel update, because I know I may have said sometime far before in the past week or so that I was going to do one, but no, today has to be done because several things taking place are actually kind of coming close, more of like two of the big announcements I need to make. So if anything, I'm going to do my best not to keep you brave souls long like the previous channel updates I've done in the past were. So I'm just going to go ahead and get over this as much as possible, and just a reminder that given I suck, so I can't remember everything right off the bat, so I apologize if I have to keep looking back and forth at the notes that I have today. So if anything, let's go ahead and get started with the first bit of notes that we need to get out the way, which is, of course, E3, because that is, like, a few days away. Actually, Sunday, day one, Microsoft and Bethesda. There you go. Anyways, so this year, as I mentioned, because a lot has gone horribly wrong, so my big plan for this year, which was going to E3, physically there, that got ruined. So have to do it again like I did last year, at home, watching the whole show. So this year, because Sony dropped out, which not surprised, but Microsoft and Nintendo, I am doing live reactions. However, unfortunately, because again that YouTube's been on a ridiculous witch hunt, and especially after the BS that Pokemon Company pulled on us during the reveal for Sword and Shield. So that's why I cannot do it on YouTube for a Legacy Extras Live, so I do apologize for that. But it must be done, so therefore Twitch is where we're going to watch the entirety of the E3 conferences, or at least the ones I can actually at least be around for. So Microsoft indefinitely, and I should have Doge Frags and Double Reaper joining us for the majority of that on that day. So we're going to do it again like we did last year. Which was pretty fucking fun, especially Devil May Cry 5, which scared the fuck out of me because I thought it was DMC 2. Anywho, because of the copyright issues, that's why I can only do it on Twitch. But right now, there is a predictions and also discussion category that I have set in place, like completely titled E3 Zone, well, E3 2019 Zone, in my Discord channel. So if you would like to throw out predictions, throw out discussions of it, feel free to do so. I'd love to see what you brave souls are thinking as far as what we may see this coming Sunday and beyond for that. But yeah, that's pretty much how we're going to be handling E3 this year. I do apologize that my 10th year anniversary plans kind of went to shit, but it is what it is. So moving on from that, next big note, based on last night, given the recording of this, obviously, as you saw the, or at least description above at the beginning, but last night we it was pretty much set in stone that you brave souls that have been joining on Twitch, it's been wonderful actually throwing it down with you brave souls on cross tag battles since the new fighters showed up, and even prior to those DLC showing up, you brave souls, I made every stream I've done, or at least the ones you at least joined in, ridiculously awesome, to the point where this series, I didn't think it was going to go as extremely well as it did. So I'm also issuing the second viewer appreciation event ever for a series like this. So extend number 2 will be the viewer appreciation session. I'm still debating on whether it'll be like 2 or 3 streams of it, but at least I do want to do that for you brave souls, because at least if you can have that kind of fun again, definitely that will be beautiful. So yeah, so I don't know exactly the set time, but it'll be probably after the later bit of the news that I got to get to, so just to give you a note on that. And now, this was the other big note. I had mentioned this, I believe it was back in May or April, but it was an announcement of something that was going to happen at the end of this month. Turns out something happened to where now it's unavoidable, where it has to happen now as of tomorrow, June 7th. So basically, the one job I'm actually leaving, as much as I hate to do so after a good 5 years, but yeah, it has to be done. So I have to leave that job, but it's okay because I want to at least now put a little more focus into the broadcasting as much as possible from here on out. So without that creeping on the side, I could do a little more, hopefully. So yeah, and I will actually, if you brave souls have been wondering what this other job is, for those who also know where I've been working, I will finally confirm it in 6 months from now, so, or at least from that date. So, yeah, so I'm assuming by December or next year, I'll probably be able to spread out the word, but I don't want to take any attention from what I've been doing based on where I've been working, so just keep that in mind. Last big note I want to get through, this has been an issue which I know you brave souls have noticed on my stream delays, cancels, and whatnot, but basically, just to lay it out as it is, right now, recently I've been hitting a motivational wall, so it's been rough trying to catch up on the stuff that I fell behind on, because I know with YouTube brave souls, if you like the exports that I normally post out after a stream that I do on Twitch, yeah, as you realize, I may have been like a month or two behind on that shit. So yeah, I truly apologize for that, but as you should know, you brave souls deserve to know that I've pretty much just lost a lot of motivation, especially during my time away for that 1 week back in April where I went home back to Maryland, which I knew a certain thing was going to happen, as it did. So that it really hurt me a lot, to where it's just like I've been kind of in the fuck it mode, and I don't like to be that way. I like to keep things consistent, and yet I let it get to me, and therefore, I mean, it was already, like, the motivation was already starting to kick in, like, motivational wall started to kick in prior to that, because it's been a ridiculous, how should I say, my workload's been increasing and whatnot, and I kind of also screwed myself over because of how much I put on myself. But yeah, that whole other issue just kind of really kicked it into high gear. So again, I apologize for that. And with that being said, though, to try to help fix this, I do need to once again do a recovery period. So that will take place most likely after E3 week. Not sure an exact date, but first thing I do want to get out the way first is the Kingdom Hearts 2 Failmaster Adventure. I want to end that before going away for that week or two. And also during that time, I'll try my best to keep up on, or at least catch up on the work that I fell behind on. So, being said that, also the 10th year anniversary videos that I was planning to do right now, I'm most likely going to end up canceling them, because I at the time it felt like something I really wanted to get out there, just to give you brave souls an insight on what's been going on. But I'd probably just do that over time. But right now, throughout this year, trying to catch up and get my shit together, it's just not going to happen right now. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. I can't fix it right now. It's too much, but we'll get to that at a later point. Also, too, with that issue of right now with YouTube being on a complete witch hunt right now for anything that's basically uploaded, and it's like work is wasted, especially the Sword and Shield reaction video I actually did, and I cut out good parts of it to where they shouldn't have hit me with a block, but they did anyways. Damn it, Pokemon Company, I love you, but what the hell. But yeah, so the YouTube channel right now that I have will stay as at least a archive channel until further notice. So I hate to do it, but right now, again, I gotta try to catch up on some things first before actually moving on. So I will still try to do like the Street Fighter or Tekken 7 coverages and whatever I can at the time of, but as of right now, it just cannot happen. But anything else that I haven't mentioned right now, I'll just throw out on Twitter as far as a separate update, because right now I don't want to put too much together. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So that being said, thank you, Brave Souls, for watching. I do apologize for the little bit of issues we're having right now, but hopefully all gets better in due time. So, with that being said, thank you, and I'll see you later.